This is Daily Armenia, CivilNet's daily news digest. Here's what's making news in Armenia today. The spokesperson for Azerbaijan's foreign ministry has lashed out at the European Union's decision yesterday to approve the bloc's first ever military aid package to Armenia. This decision by the European Union is an erroneous and dangerous step that serves to increase tension in the region. Such actions by the European Union are unilateral and biased, and a manifestation of the policy of creating dividing lines in the region, Ayhan Hajizadeh said in a statement yesterday. The EU plans to earmark nearly $11 million from the European Peace Facility, an instrument that provides security assistance to non-member countries. Hajizadeh further called on the EU to cancel this aid, or else threatened that the bloc will share responsibility with Armenia for any further destabilization in the region. Meanwhile, according to publicly available flight trackers, a number of cargo planes have flown between a major Israeli military base and Azerbaijan in recent months, believed to be carrying weapons. In related news, a U.S. State Department spokesperson told reporters yesterday that Armenia and Azerbaijan continue to make significant progress toward finalizing a peace agreement and that the United States is committed to supporting that process. Matthew Miller reiterated, "The time for peace is now, and we continue to work to try to reach an agreement." Last week, Miller also said the United States sees incredible progress in normalization efforts, even though a number of thorny issues remain unresolved. His comment at the time that reaching a deal requires both sides to make some difficult choices and tough compromises raised eyebrows from wary Armenians. Representatives of the International Committee of the Red Cross visited Armenian detainees in Azerbaijan, the head of the organization's Baku office told the state-run APA news agency yesterday. Ilaha Husenova said the most recent visit took place sometime this month, without specifying an exact date. She also said it allowed for ICRC staff to evaluate detention conditions and for detainees to communicate with their families. Among the 23 prisoners confirmed to be held are former Artsakh officials, including philanthropist Ruben Vardanyan. Linda Yuljekian, wife of Lebanese-Armenian prisoner Viken Yuljekian, told CivilNet today in exclusive comments that he has been prevented from contacting her, even despite the ICRC's visit. He does not talk to anyone and does not leave his room. Even the Red Cross is struggling to deal with him due to his unstable psychological state, she said. Linda is demanding her husband's release, saying, "My husband is neither a terrorist nor a mercenary. My husband is innocent." Check out CivilNet's latest podcast with scientist and inventor Dr. Armen Khaylopian, who sat down with us last week to provide the latest updates in ongoing efforts to bring SpaceX's revolutionary Starlink mobile broadband internet service to Armenia. You can find the full conversation up now on civilnet.am or through the link in the video description below. You can also take a look at the latest edition of CivilNet's weekly business digest. This week, we explore unconfirmed reports that the Emirati low-cost carrier Air Arabia is planning to file an arbitration case against the Armenian government over a failed joint venture to create a national airline, and also break down the U.S. State Department's findings in its latest investment climate statement for Armenia. And finally, the CivilNet number of the day is 5. That's the number of bronze medals won by Armenia's team of high schoolers at this year's International Mathematical Olympiad in the United Kingdom over the past 2 weeks. They competed against more than 600 students from 108 countries. And as always, please follow CivilNet for the latest news and independent reporting from our contributors on the ground here in Armenia.